Hey imaginary internet friends, welcome back to PUBG Livestream Serious Mode, No Foolsies Edition. You might be thinking to yourself, hey Kratz, what's with the war paint? Isn't that a bit extreme? And the answer might surprise you. I mean, yeah it is, but what's the deal? I'm getting super serious tonight, and I'm going to play my hardest. I'm going to take home that chicken dinner. And also, I needed a gimmick, and this was on Amazon for like $8, and it was really cheap, and I like the color green, and it makes my eyes pop. So I don't know, it's one of those reasons or all of them. Find out tonight on PUBG Livestream Serious Mode No Foolsies Edition, where I make hand gestures like a politician. Okay, that's all I had for an intro, but yeah, I don't know, it's go time and such. Let's do this thing, or whatever. I can't stay intense too long. It's tough, but I'm gonna try to stay in character. I'm gonna take home the chicken tonight in Pub Extreme Super G Serious Mode, No Foolsies Edition. Okay, cool. Thank you for loading game. I don't know where I was going with that. Also, it just sounded like I was trying to do like a bad Rick Sanchez impersonation, I think, but whatever. Alright, I'm already killing it. Can't even find a gun before the round starts. That's how you know it's gonna happen tonight for me. Here's the good news, I'm already top 95, right? Look at that. So I'm guessing as part of the update, they changed it where you can't look inside the plane anymore, which I think is annoying because I felt like that was a legitimate strategy to this game, and now I don't know. Alright, let's pick a place on the map, right? That's how you always start this game. Actually, you know what? Nah, it's not going to matter. Tonight I'm going to be unstoppable. I'm just going to go wherever. You know, that big city down there? I think that's Razak. I'm not even going to check my map, though. I'm going to just jump. It's on. I'm going to go to wherever this thing is, right here. Good luck, everyone else. I'm going to get 94 kills, starting right now. I should probably like take a look though for anyone else landing around here. Yeah, like smooth sailing it looks like. I mean, cool. I would have expected another couple players at least. Oh, there's a guy maybe. I don't know. Alright, intense. Think intense, stay intense. I'm taking this really serious. I'm winning tonight. Oh, there's probably a gun in here, huh? No, just ammo, bullet holes, bullet loops, I mean. Cool. Backpack. Okay, I picked up a gun. I didn't even notice, but alright, whatever. Yeah, I guess if I'm playing serious, I need to pick up some pants. I like the fact there's some 5.56 lying around. Where's the gun this goes to? Nope, not here. Alright. What would Rambo do? Think, Matt. Or Mild, or Kratz, or whatever your name is. What would John Rambo do? I probably wouldn't get into a plane with like 94 other people trying to kill him. But I don't know, whatever. Don't I already have one of these? Yeah, sure do. Oh, this house sucks. It's not really a house, more like a, you know, tiny shed. Probably should have even like wasted my time going in there. Alright, I'm gonna need to start getting like significantly better loot though. And you know, more than just a pistol. Actually, you know what, I can probably do it. I'm still gonna, here we go. Ask and you shall receive. Cool. This gun's a man killer if I've ever seen one. I thought there's an upstairs in this house. There is not. I don't have any health items I'm noticing. Also, most people who came here would probably have gone to the giant building first. And those players are better than I am. No time like the present, however. I think I also remember seeing a helmet on the ground, and I for sure didn't pick it up. Intense, intense. Alright. Let's check all of our angles. Yep. Still nobody around. I forgot that this game is like mostly boring, so it's going to be hard to be like super intense about it until the final 30 or whatever. Alright, I need some health, I need some optics. Give me something. I already have a backpack, don't need that. I appreciate it though. Yeah, alright. Okay. Don't need boots so much. Anything? Nothing? Mostly nothing. Got it. I don't know if anyone else said that. I mean, okay, so we got one person watching. So, person watching, do you play this game at all? Because I have a question for an experienced PUBG player. I mean, someone who's somehow more experienced than I am. Which would be some feat, mind you. Okay, some bandages at least. Compensator. Take it over nothing. Sure. Did I say serious mode or boring mode? Like right now I'm playing boring mode. I should have jumped with like you know, a bunch of people as opposed to just like me. I was going to ask people who play this game, and I guess since people can watch this retrospectively, I could go ahead and pose the question anyway, and you can let me know in the comments. Do you guys ever hear like phantom vehicles? Do you know like what a phantom vibration is, right? Like if you have your phone on you, you could swear, you know, you have it on vibrate, you could swear your friend texts you, or someone, or that girl you like, or something like your date that's standing you up. You think that like, oh, they were calling you, but your phone wasn't actually vibrating, but you could have sworn you felt it. Do you ever hear phantom vehicles in this game? So I hear phantom vehicles all the time. You know, Rambo wouldn't sit around and wait for things to happen. I'm gonna go into Pochinki. I also don't know how to pronounce the name of that town correctly. How do I keep up a level of intensity now? Because this game, like for the most part, by the way, if you're not actively fighting someone, is really boring. It's just a lot of running. Serious, manly, strategic, tactical running, though. Alright, cool. That was pretty lucky. Wouldn't mind finding an optic, though. I guess I could switch in the meantime. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, sure. Whatever. I think the SKS might be my favorite gun in this game of all time. Forever. Although I'd be interested to see, like, what my kill record is specifically with this gun. Alright, let's switch it up to an automatic weapon while we're running into this house, though. Because tonight, I'm playing serious mode. Intense stare. Stare down the camera for a second. Stop externalizing your internal monologue. Well. I'm getting great loot this time, by the way. That's normally an issue for me. But tonight, the gods are being very generous. No kidding. Look at this. Tactical stock. I'll take that. Sure. More ammo than I could ever conceivably use. You know what? Actually, I'm going to leave 30 rounds at the ground. I think that's a strategy for if you want people to think this house hasn't been looted. Go ahead and leave a few bullets on the ground. Because honestly, I'm not going to use this plus 6 more clips of bullets for this gun before I was going to say die, but before I win. Because I'm going to win tonight. Every round. All night. Until 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You think I should go outside right now? I mean, just run to another house, you know? Use the red zone as my cover. I don't think I've never been down by the red zone, by the way. Like, I've run through it 10 times, never been hit. So I don't know if that just means I'm lucky, or if it's actually pretty tough to die in the red zone, even if you're standing in the middle of a cornfield. I think it's still, I mean, like, it doesn't seem like it hits all that many spots inside of it. Like, it's a very big zone, and it hits pretty sporadically. I mean, they might adjust that over time, so... Yeah, there's some gunfire. Let's go ahead and move between houses while everyone's paying attention to that. How about... Yeah, that's right. All 46 other players were paying attention to that. Yeah, my cup runneth over with decent loot tonight. So, correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't there just a red zone? And, like, I don't know, I'm yelling at you guys. The desktop audio is really low, so probably don't need to. Wasn't there just a red zone, like, I don't know, moments ago? I feel like I'm a reporter reporting the news outside of Baghdad or something. I mean, not currently. I don't think there's anything going on in Baghdad. Just an example of places we're normally trying to bomb where someone else is. I haven't done much killing in this stream yet, but I'm doing some top-notch rambling. I hope you guys can appreciate that. Was that some movement over there in that house? Sure wish I had a scope. Even a 2x scope would be just dandy. And a bigger backpack too. You know, I'm getting a little greedy, but I also don't think I'm asking the world here. You know, a couple band-aids too wouldn't hurt. You know. I'll take a vertical foregrip though. Sure. Is this oh, SMG. Those are some SMG mods. I don't think I've ever used a melee weapon. in my life, other than maybe a pan on my butt to save my butt. So I don't necessarily see the point in that. How am I doing about being intense, by the way? Do you guys still like really intimidated by my intensity in my playing this game? Hey, look at this. Hello. Yeah, I don't even want this sickle on my butt. Get out of here. Don't eat it. There's a lot of healing items back here, though. Be happy about that. Where's the next? I'm still in the next circle, but barely. Here's the catch-22 is I could make my way into the interior a little more, but I also don't want to be like the first person to do that. I also don't want to be the last person to do it, so I need to do it kind of in the middle. But if I do it in the middle, that's probably when most other people are also doing it. So I've basically figured out through just trial and error and playing this game, there's no way to win other than to be the last person alive, and there's no way to like. I mean, there's a way to better your chances at doing such a thing, but there's really no guarantees. I'm really confused by this game recently too, because it seems like to me the places that should be high population are pretty much desolate. I'm switching out for the beanie. I know it's a style thing, but it's a pretty nice style. Okay, I had some doubts potentially about whether or not this house had been looted, but when you see the scar like that on the ground, it's pretty reassuring that no one's been here. So how's it going, my one streamee, by the way? If you're feeling lonely, you could invite some of your friends. Right? But also, I'm not expecting to actually hear you back from the comments. I've got one very faithful viewer who's on every single one of my streams. Whoever you are my nearest and dearest of friends. You probably already are anyway. And thanks. Just thanks for always tuning in. You do not go unappreciated. Shoot. Well, I doubt that dude saw me, but, you know, I'd like to get a good look at him. As soon as I said it, just as soon as I said it, I was like, no, that's bad. How that dude ain't dead is just baffling to me, frankly. Oh, you silly fool. I know you can't see where I'm at. Can't tell if it's the same dude taking pot shots or... There we go. I was about to say, this gun's got the stopping power. That dude should be down pretty much right now. Cool. Now time to hide in the bathroom like a coward. Use a first aid kit. And then I'm going to try and pop out of the bathroom at the time this guy's trying to like strategize about how to come kill me while I'm in here. And maybe kill him. I'll just batten down the hatches for a second. Oh, this hatch has already been destroyed, so there's no battening down that hatch. I can feel the heat right now of the 34 players left alive, because this is Getting pretty intense. I'm pretty concerned at this point about that dude who shot at me, and I'm like 100% sure he's still behind me. So I hope he's got a really piss poor selection of weapons that don't have very good like range. Hopefully he has like a crossbow and a potato. But I'm pretty sure he shot at me with a gun, so. I mean, of course I'm going to be taking shots here. I'm in the middle of nowhere, but fortunately this guy doesn't seem like he's got the right optics to knock me out. So that's good. Saw that dude on the roof over there. We'll see what we can do about him. The only problem is I'm guessing he may have seen me as well. No, he doesn't seem to be too concerned with me. Let's move a little bit here. I definitely gave that dude a pretty clear idea of where I am directionally, but I mean, I still got a lot of places to hide over here. He knows where I'm at now, for sure. But I also know where he is, so let's outshoot him. I can't tell if that's him or just like some scenery or something. I mean, I was definitely shooting that thing. Oh, he's in the window. I see him now. I mean, I sure hit him a few times. Also, I'm about to start getting shot from behind. I can almost just, you know, taste it. It's this Rambo sense I have with this face paint. I'm pretty sure this dude knows where I'm at. I just also don't know what I can do about it at this point. Yeah, so that's a problem potentially. I'll tell you what it's not. It's not a solution. It seems like that just stopped too. So I'm stuck between a dude and a Jeep and a guy looking at a window. So I don't know. I don't know where Jeeperman is. Hans Jeeperman. That's the nickname I just gave him. There he was. Just saw him. Well, let's go fight him like a dum-dum. I don't know what else to do. Let's just start chucking grenades. I'm playing like an idiot right now. Yeah, because why not, right? Hey, I think he saw me. I don't think that stun grenade worked at all. Shucks. Alright, well that was obviously very close to a chicken dinner. Can't give up on that one. Let's just get into another round real quick here. I had some good points that time. I'm making progress as a player. I can feel it. If only I'd be recognized for my merits as a YouTuber as well. Perhaps one day. Probably not. Oh, hi, dog. Hi, doggy. My dog is so mad right now because I think she wants to come over and like lick all my face paint off my face. Because she likes to lick my face anyway, but I won't let her, so I think she's moping. Like, I can't win without my war paint, though. It might even be a stretch to win with my war paint. I had the best loot last round that I'm probably ever going to have, and things just didn't play out the way I wanted them to. That guy showing up in the Jeep was not great for me. Oh yeah, those were all headshots. I know this part of the beginning, there's some frame skipping kind of stuff going on, but if you were to play that back in slow motion and add frames to it, because I think if you played it in slow motion and be missing the frames, you would see that all of those were actually headshots. Why am I looking at my map again? You know, like, that's what players who don't know what they're doing do. But I just did it again. You know, it's like right now. I know people are going here, but I'm gonna go there too, and I'm gonna go there harder and faster, and I'm gonna win, because that's what I do when I'm in serious mode. I'm aiming for I'm gonna aim for it. I mean, it's a small goal, but you know, this is only my second round of the night. I'm gonna aim for 10 kills. So I don't think I should have a problem with that. Oh, there's like barely anyone here. Yeah, dude. Just gonna punch this dude to death real quick. Unless I thought I might have made the roof, but I sure didn't. Well, that is unfortunate. Alright, so that person just ran in there. So I'm just gonna avoid that maybe a little. That place seems to be taken. You know what? Let's go to this quaint little redstone building over here. I can definitely hear people shooting all the way around me too, but just grab a few things. No, I don't want to close the door on myself, really. Okay, sure. Yeah, no, I don't really need a gun, but if they gave me one, I would probably take it at this point. Cool. Yeah, Duster's good. Duster's fine. Alright, here we go. Beautiful. Beauty. Got a sickle. That's really all I need. Yeah, alright. Well, it's not really a scythe, you know? Or sorry, I think it actually is a scythe. It's not really a true sickle. I might have that backwards still, but I'm about to go Grim Reaper mode on everyone, so don't worry about it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is the loot of a champion right here. This is what you want, really. I mean, I guess I'll take this gun out, right? Kind of pointless, but whatever. You know, I think I might wait a couple seconds to put the holographic on. Just a feeling. And now might be the time, though. Hey, look at that. Yeah, I see you. I mean, you asked for this, buddy. I know you can't see from your point of view how much face paint I'm wearing right now, but it's kind of a lot. I think if you'd watch that in replay, as you're probably going to have to, you'll see that I shot him in the face about 10 times, but the game said I shot him in the face 0 times. So, I'm tempted to report him for hacking, because that's obviously what that was, but just gonna let it go. You know, no game is perfect. This game's not even remotely close, but you're never gonna keep all the hackers out, and that dude was obviously one of them. So I am actually like pretending to be annoyed, but I actually am kind of annoyed because I'm pretty sure based on what I saw, I shot that dude in the face at least 3 times. I know I missed some too, but I also looked at the score afterward and it said I have 4 hit points worth of damage on that dude, and that's not right at all. I'll just have to get my letter into the PlayerUnknown Battleground support team's complaint ticket department. I hear they're backed up right now because of the new update and everything. But they should be able to get me a response once I submit that clip to them within about 6 to 10 months. Hey, gun enthusiasts out there, let me know. Can you actually take a Tommy gun and shoot it in single fire mode? Does it have a fire selector? I guess it might, because it's just a modified Thompson, right? It's just a Thompson with a drum clip. Which I guess is, you know, why it's called a Tommy gun. I don't know how many people put that together. Alright. Let's head for this small little town over here. I bet I'm the only one who jumped. I see a couple other people, but they're probably headed to, like, that small little house down there. If I had to guess, I would say I'm the only one who's going to this, like, big town. Because you kind of, I mean, I don't know, it's kind of a mistake for me to be here. Because it's not, like, super centrally located, so I might not be in the circle. So it's kind of a gamble, but, I mean, yeah, I don't know. And I might see a couple of people when I land, I guess. You know. Okay, I guess that guy also wanted this one specific house, so I'm gonna go in the house next door, feeling the loot on this side, really. Oh, okay. Yeah, you could do that, I guess. Oh, yeah, this is really good. I'm glad they fixed that issue with, like, all the bugginess and whatever. Oh, wow, and all the frame dropping and, like, glitchiness for the first few moments of this game. It's one of those games where, like, it doesn't really matter whether it's optimized for the first minute. Like, nothing really happens. But I don't know, I'm telling you guys all of this. You've seen other streams, I'm sure. You cheaters. Alright, well, I've officially got nothing good so far. But I'm trying to look at the positives here. I also don't have anyone immediately in the same house as me trying to punch my face in. Actually, I'd love someone trying to punch my face in. I'm more worried about, like, someone with a big old shotgun or something, which, you know, could be a legitimate concern. I'm going to say this house probably hasn't been looted based on, first of all, this awesome jacket. But secondly, the fact that the door is closed. And most people don't do that with the first houses they're looting. Plus, who leaves a 1911 just sitting around? I mean, this M16 might be a decent indicator as well, but I mean, whatever. Is there anyone outside? Any, like, Jehovah's Witnesses in this area? I guess I'm gonna have to go spread the good news. I don't really need the vertical foregrip. Not the right gun for that. This kind of isn't the right gun in general. I hate to put on pants, but, you know, it gets cold here in wherever we are, Ville. Everyone says the names are very Russian, and I'll agree with that. But I'm pretty sure we're not in Russia. Oh, that was impressive. I bet you guys thought I was trying to jump that fence over there. I saw that there was actually, I don't know if you guys will be able to see it or not, but I just, from knowing this game and, like, my Warpaint Rambo senses, I could tell you for a matter of fact there was a bear trap on the other side of the fence, like right where I was going to jump, and then I kind of detected it right as I was jumping, so that's why I didn't go over. I easily could have cleared that fence and gotten on the other side, but that's going to look like sporadic gunfire, but I actually planned every single one of those bullets. So, cool. And most people will tell you don't need to use an entire clip to kill one other person, but they're just wrong. That's why you have to get so much ammo in this game. Most players can't do it without using 2 clips. So, just to let you know. I'm kind of an advanced player, so I ended up killing that dude with just 1 clip. But don't expect to see that on every stream. I don't know if I should go for a swim in the lake at this point or not. It does look refreshing and everything. I'm going to guess that this house was looted by that dude that I shot over in the house next door. And making assumptions like that in a game like this is never dangerous. So everything should work out fine for me. That's how most of my experiences have been, by the way. If you're going to jump like very early in this game, is that like you're basically going to have one fight real quick. It might be one fight against one other person or one fight against a few people. But if you can survive the one fight at the beginning of the game, you're kind of good, you know, for a little while. And hopefully you have enough stuff to patch up or whatever if you ended up taking any damage. I didn't end up taking any damage because I'm kind of an advanced player, and I don't want to like keep saying that and keep bragging, but it's just true. I do things other players can't. Also, any drill instructor in the world would look back at my gameplay footage of that kill and be like, this guy knows exactly what's up. Because you're not supposed to go for headshots, man. Like, everyone tries to get headshots in this game, and sure, it kills people more quickly if you can pull it off. But you're just supposed to go, like, direct core shots and, like, just work on taking someone down. They call it center mass. You should be always aiming center mass. That's an easy way to remember that is A, B, A, C, M. Always be aiming center mass. Headshots, no good. Did you guys see Game of Thrones last night? Oh, it was a good time to bring that up. So they came about saying that they definitely fixed all the network lag issues and it'll never happen again. So you won't even never like have network lag. So I don't know what that was about. Obviously a fluke. I'm guessing we'll never see it again though. I think that's literally what their Twitter said. If that was 140 characters or less, that might be verbatim. Still rocking that no shirt look. My guy looks like he has kind of a goatee, I think. And I'm not okay with that. I think goatees, by and large, are the new mullet and have been for about 20 to 30 years. And unfortunately, I don't know what white trash genes I have, but my facial hair grows thickest and first in the whole goatee region. So I've got to shave that almost more consistently. Weird. That's so weird we're getting a little bit more network lag. That's so uncommon in this game. Like, I don't even know how to respond to that, really. Fortunately, this game's boring enough and you're never actually fighting anyone that it didn't actually, like, matter this time. I thought that was another player. Sometimes other players look a lot like plants and flowers. So that's a pro tip. Again, coming from like an advanced player. Again, bear trap on the other side of that. So I'm not going to show you. It's over there. But just there's a bear trap. Sometimes I can't really detect them or I can't sense them until I've already started my jump. So yeah, I'll take a white shirt, I guess. Mostly I'm just tired. Like, I think half of these houses, it's not really loot. It's just people who don't do their laundry. And I can relate. So I'm going to help that person out and just steal their shirt. In so many ways, I kind of wish people would just come into my house and steal my stuff so I don't have to clean my house. Okay. I'm taking that holographic sight for certain. I don't really need any more ammo for that particular gun. I wouldn't mind finding some 5.56 ammo. Let's see if this backpack looks any different. Nope, exactly the same one. Did I check the kitchen? I did, but this is a bathroom. Actually, I'm not sure if I checked the... Yeah, okay, cool. That seems familiar. The problem with having Alzheimer's but then also closing all the doors behind you is that sometimes, not very often, but sometimes the eagle eye observer might notice me checking and double checking areas I've already been. And some people will argue that's a waste of time, but I think, you know, you can never be too careful or too sure. Because who knows what player might have come through since I've been through the last time and just like dropped an SKS or an M249 or like an 8X scope or something. It's absolutely worth checking most buildings at least 2 or 3 times in a round. Sometimes I'll run out of the play zone just to go back and check a building I've already been in. Alright, well, cool. Didn't find too many treasures in there, unfortunately. Oh, I need to be headed this way. I knew that. I did totally know that, but trying to be mysterious with my movements. If you move around a lot, it kind of makes things harder for other players to shoot you. It's like why you like duck and weave and do stupid movements sometimes. Man, like, I can't believe this is the round that I'm gonna get that chicken dinner, too. And I'm not sure how that works. Like, so does, do developers of this game just mail it to me, or what? Is that why I have to buy this game through Steam, so they can get my, like, mailing address? I hope they cold pack it, you know? Like, I've got a microwave, I can heat it up. I just don't want it to spoil before it gets to my doorstep. I don't know who my one streamie is, but I think they're really busy, and that's why they don't comment very often. I'm gonna assume it's like a celebrity, or like maybe even the president. I wonder if it's DJ Trump. Trump, if you're out there, just let me know. You know, leave me a huge comment, or I don't know, something about Kafifi. Or other dead memes, I don't know. I'm just trying to make conversation while running across a barren wasteland of nobody. Probably doesn't help that I'm technically, what other people might say, running the wrong direction. But if you're ever running towards a vehicle, in my opinion, you're running the right direction. Ah, see, look at that. This guy knows what's up. I'm going to guess that guy's looting that house and use this as an opportunity to get over at least to this car. Yeah, there's a dude looting that house. This is a drivable car, right? Oh yeah, it's some kind of, it's a Dacia. It kind of looked like a hatchback for some reason. You know, I'm just going to go while he's goofing around. Do I keep the Dacia? Do I get the buggy? I'm just gonna stay Dacia Sandero, if that's what this car is. I've heard it said this is Jeremy Clarkson's favorite car. Oh, this is like a roller coaster. Also, I'm pretty sure I'm going to drive this into a lake if I don't turn here. Oh yeah, look at that. Some pretty solid driving skills. Coming from Razak, which is one of my favorite towns in this game. That's how you park the car quickly to get out if you're in a hurry. I'm trying to offer as many pro tips as I can. As you guys will soon bear witness, I'm a chicken dinner winning player, so like you should. I'm not going to say that my words are necessarily gospel, but you know, I do know what I'm talking about. That guy behind that wall thinks he's like so safe, right? He's going to try and sneak up here and kill me, I bet. He's going to get a fistful of bullet punches, though. Is what's really up. What's really up. Alright, so I let everyone know where I was, which most people would argue is a bad thing. But for me, it's like an intimidation tactic. I'm so good at this game that if people kind of can recognize, and that was a very specific kind of rhythm I used in my firing. Some people try and imitate it, but it's very precise. And those that recognize it, just, you know, run away. Like, that's what that guy was doing. I don't know if you noticed that or not. So, see, look, I shoot, and just a couple warning shots. That guy ran right back inside the house. So, I mean, it really does work. It's one of those things where, like, I'm already such a winning player that other players just know to go and hide. Alright, I'm going to run through this, effortlessly run through here real quick, full speed, just because I'm very aware that I'm okay. Do I want to pick that up? Do I not? It's tricky. What's my sec? Yeah, I'll pick it up. I forgot what I was otherwise working with here. I'll take a significant loss in bullets for a better gun. Oh, it's a 4x scope. So that makes me feel a little bit better. Oh yeah, I probably should have been, well, I mean, I knew what I was doing, but I would probably do okay to put that 2x scope onto my M16 at this point. Earlier I didn't want to use it, it just wasn't going to be in the right range to use a 2x scope. But now I feel like it's probably the right call. Now's the time to switch. Huh, there's somebody's car. And I don't see any people's. Tells me there's a distinct possibility, though. Someone might be upstairs here. My guess would be, however, that they're going to try and take that car to wherever they're going to go. So, what do? Do I stay here and wait for them to come out? Or do I'm just going to carjack him, you know? Say screw it. I'm going to take this guy's Dacia. And he's going to be like, oh no, someone took my car, try and like shoot at me probably, but I'm already so long gone, he's kind of in trouble. Yeah, I'm just going to park that thing over there. It's a good place for it. Alright. Where to now? I don't have any boost items, which is good. I intentionally lost a little bit of health a couple times now by just jumping out of vehicles or running them into rocks. Just because, like, it kind of looks in that way like someone else has been able to shoot me. And I kind of want to, like, let people think that, right? Because they think, you know, oh, someone else has at least hit Matt, or Kratz here, mild. So it is possible, but it's not actually possible. Unless you're hacking. Like, if you're hacking, there's only so much I can do, because I'm going to play the game the way it was intended to be played. And I can't help your moral code and what you do in this game, so. I might have to start reporting people, because everyone who kills me just, like, is obviously hacking, but I don't know. See, they put these park benches out here. That's very intentional. They're supposed to look really attractive to players, and like, you know, less advanced players might actually just try and sit on those. You can't sit. There's no sitting animation in this game, so the best you could do is probably crouch. But they're just there to try and make people sit on them, and then if you do try and sit on them, you're going to be pretty exposed. So that's a pro tip. That's a free one. Again, like, I'm trying to give as many tips out as possible because I want some competition in this game. I'm kind of the Michael Jordan in PUBG. And some people would be like, well, you know, what about LeBron, right? I'm like, I hope he's out there, but he's still no Michael Jordan. You see, some players wouldn't have switched to auto at this time, but I did. Some people continually check their corners all game too, and they're like almost borderline paranoid about it. And I don't always. And it's not that I forgot back there. It's definitely like I just knew, you know. I am handicapping myself a little bit by playing on an AMD chipset. Most people who know what they're doing be playing on some kind of hyper-threaded Intel system, or at least a new like Ryzen or whatever it's called, AMD like thread ripping processor. But I'm playing on one of the old ones because I kind of try and, I don't know. Again, I'm trying to handicap myself a little bit by getting some frame skips every once in a while. That's the plan, at least. And it seems to be working. Alright, I'm going to do something really dumb here and take the boat. Actually, I lied. I'm not going to take the boat, because that would be just really stupid, I think. And yet... and yet, I'm going to take the boat. So, you know, whatever. A lot of people would argue against taking the boat at this time just because all the hackers and everything. Like, it's easy to headshot someone on the boat if you're a hacker. I don't know. It's my best opportunity to get near the play zone, at least. So I'm gonna give it a shot at least. I'm guessing there's going to be a few cowardly players who like try and get into the circle and just, you know, swim around in order to try and stay alive a little bit longer. But those players aren't the Michael Jordan in PUBG. That's all I have to say. It might be the LeBron. A lot of you are probably getting concerned at this point because you remember, like I do, that I said I was going to get 10 kills this round, and there's only 17 players left, including myself. So I am keeping an eye on that. I realize I do have the 1 kill already that I masterfully got by unloading an entire clip of ammo into that one guy. But yeah, I don't know. So I think I can still pull it off. And I know that some of you are also thinking, I'm pretty sure that, pistol aside, you've only got a collective 48 bullets for either of your guns. And that might pose a problem. I'll be honest. I mean, it's not ideal, but I think I can make it work. A lesser player, certainly not Oh yeah, that guy from across the thing over there. I could see where he would have thought he could shoot me to death. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot that there's that bug with the Car 98. I thought they fixed it earlier today, but I guess they didn't. I thought I read that in a hotfix, you know, where like it's auto detecting like the best players in the server, and then like it's just like an automatic shot on them. So like they're working on it, you know. Myself and some of the other advanced players of this game have been complaining about it. But there's so many other things they're working on first. I get it, you know. They can't fix everything in a day. And I wish they could, but it's not realistic. I think that's all I'm going to do for tonight. I did like about an hour. I think it was only about 2 rounds. Not that this game's like really overrated and boring, but yeah, I don't know. It's just too easy for me, I think. I'll probably come back to it. Just, you know, it's a fun game to play with friends, so I'll probably play it some collaboratively with some other people or something. I don't know. I'd like to move on to bigger and better things, so I'm probably going to start streaming something else. But if you tuned in tonight, I appreciate you. I'm sorry we couldn't taste that chicken dinner together. I think there was some bullcrap politics involved with that, and just like there's some bugs that need to be worked out, some just things that need to be, you know, just ironed out. But this game is working on a lot of different stuff. They've added the whole forced first person perspective mode, and a lot of people were asking for that. So I think that's a good thing. Just hopefully they can do some optimization stuff with it now, and just, I don't know, like I know that they have to appeal to all the other people who play the game, but like the best players of this game, I mean, I feel like what bothers us about this game should be addressed at some point too. So I hope they get around to it. Anyway, I've been my old Kratz, and we'll get them next time. And I'll see you next time.